day of Coyote Kids Book Club. I'm going to read tonight one of my favorite books growing up, and also baby Roman's birthday was just Saturday, and this was the theme, Where the Wild Things Are, the Wild One, because he is so crazy. So I don't think he's ever really sat long enough to listen to the whole book, but he will one day. So Where the Wild Things Are, one of my faves. And what else? So I changed my setting because so Sean Stevens was in his wine cellar. I'm not kidding you. And then Paul looked like he was like in Bruce Wayne's living room, like with the fireplace and everything. I almost drew a fireplace on my wall. I don't have a cool chair to sit in, so I decided just to change it up and bring you guys up to my loft. And hopefully this is cooler. I don't know. So anyways, baby's sleeping. That's why I'm kind of being a little bit quiet. I wanted him to pop on here for a little bit, but he's on morning show time, so he goes to bed at like 6:30, 6:45. So he just misses us. Maybe we'll do it a little early sometimes, or another time. For you guys to see him. So anyways, Where the Wild Things Are, favorite book. If you haven't read it, I'm so excited to share it with you. And if you have read it, you probably love it just as much as I do. I'm sitting a little close though because the pictures are so awesome. So I want to be able to show you guys. Okay, Where the Wild Things Are. And Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. He's chasing his dog down the stairs with a fork, but he's wearing a wolf suit and it's super cute. His mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, "I'll eat you up." And so she sent him to bed without eating anything. So he's super upset right here. He's kind of mad at Mom, but he was back. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Look at that. I hope y'all can see it. And grew. Look how much it grew. Isn't that cool? I wish my room turned into a forest when I got in trouble. And grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Look how cool that is. He made out pretty good, right? And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Look, it says Max right on there. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to Where the Wild Things Are. Uh-oh. Look at that. He looks a little nervous there. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible teeth and gnashed their they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Look how scary they look. I hope that's not too close. It probably is. I don't have a camera now. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. He showed them, right? They're all kind of scared of him now. They're so much bigger than him. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So he is their king now. And they just listen to everything he says. So they partied all night long. They look so scary, but they're really not. And they hung from vines Which one is your favorite wild thing? I think this guy's my favorite wild thing. There's 4, I believe. He's the cutest. They're dancing. He's riding on their backs. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Sounds familiar, right? And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. He was hungry now. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." One of my favorite lines. And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped onto his private boat and waved goodbye. Look, he's happy. They're sad. They don't want him to go now. They had so much fun. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. Look at that. And guess what? If I could turn the page, I'll have you see what happens next. It was still hot. The end. We had people sign his book. That's why there's writing on it. So this is my favorite book of all time. I hope you guys loved it. And go and get it because it's a great book. It's good for everybody. Well, I'm so happy we're still doing this. We're going to do this every night for the foreseeable future. I'm so happy you guys are here with us. Sean Stevens will be tomorrow, I believe. I'm not sure what he's going to read yet. That's going to be a surprise. So have a great night, a beautiful night. I was saying, Jaden, Roman, and I went on a really long walk, like a 2-mile walk today. And I said, listen, it sucks that we're stuck inside, but it's nice that we can actually go on walks, by ourselves, of course, but I couldn't imagine if this was happening like during summer. Wow. And then we wouldn't even be able to be outside. Anyways, that's just my positivity for today. So kids, brush your teeth, say your prayers, go to bed. Moms, dads, grandpas, grandmas, grab your wine and put on Tiger King on Netflix. It's so bad that it's great. Have a good night, you guys.